Yeah, Brett, why do you now, as opposed to where you was at the beginning of the season, the defense? How much, what games, what kind of games you feel like you've made, and how much your comfort level or your satisfaction level where you are now, as opposed to where you started this year?
Yeah, we knew from the start it was going to be a growing process, and I think every week we've sort of learned from a previous week, and we're growing in that regard. We're not where we want to be, but we're taking strides and we're improving, and you know, we were every week making, decent strides there in that 3-game stretch, before this passed by. So, you kind of wish that you could just kept on rolling. But, now we got to try to keep that momentum going. The thing about this league and really anywhere is you can't just roll the ball out. You may be improving, but unless you keep that same mentality, that same attitude, humble pie is a week away. So we know we've got to come out. We've got to come out and be aggressive. We've got to tackle well, to keep that positive momentum going.
Focusing more on takeaways?
I'm sorry?
You focusing more on takeaways?
Yeah, those.
What do you do?
The thing with turnovers, and a lot of times it comes with sacks too. They kind of come in bunches at times, as long as you stay aggressive. We work them all the time. It's not like we haven't been working in practice, and it's not like we've been doing anything different. Just in the beginning of the year, they seem to come a little bit more frequently. They dried up the last couple of games, but the way we look at it, it's about getting the ball back to the offense. And a couple of those 4th down stops may not show up as turnovers, but that's as good as if they fumbled at that spot right there. So, but no, we definitely would like to get a couple of more. We had a couple against Missouri, but would like to get a couple of, obviously, interceptions, fumbles, anything we can do to help the offense.
The young guys you got an extended look at during the bye, standing out?
No, I mean, I think we got to the point. We talked about, in that first bye, we really got those young guys that, that hadn't had much, if any, playing time sort of during the season. We got a few more of those guys obviously playing time in Missouri, and as we go throughout the back half this season, that's the nice thing about having those 4 games, and kind of, saving them till the end, is that, we can play those guys in certain situations, and so we'll see if those situations pop up or, they merit themselves.
Was Cash able to get re-engaged during the bye week after having to sit out? How did he take
Yeah.
that? I mean,
Yeah, he's, Cash is good. He's ready to go, and he'll be ready.
What sort of extra edge, if any, do players sort of have during like a rivalry, preparing for a rivalry?
Yeah, I think anytime there's a rivalry, it comes down to urgency, and there's sort of that amped up urgency. And we know how we played last year, and we weren't pleased with it. And so, obviously, there's a heightened emphasis that we come out, especially coming off this bye week. And it feels like it's been a long time since we played. I know it's only been, a week and a half since we played Missouri, but it feels like it's preseason, and it feels like it's been 2 months since we've played. So I know they're itching to get out and play. And, again, we got to keep that positive momentum going. And, you can't make it, more than it is. The thing with, when there's rivalries, you got to stay composed. You can't let your emotions boil over, and we will. We'll play smart football in that regard.
what makes Juwan Jennings such a difficult player to contend?
He's really big. He's physical. He's got a great catch radius. He's strong hands. They put it anywhere sort of, within a 3 or 4 foot radius of him. He's going to go up and snatch it. And then once he catches it, he turns into a running back. He's not afraid to lower his pads. He's going to make you wrap tackle. He's going to make you gang tackle. And if you don't, or if you arm tackle, he can break those. So that's what, makes him, impressive in that regard. And, he's not afraid to go over the middle. He's not afraid to take a hit. And, he's a lot like Terrell Owens in that regard, that really big, physical, can go in and play in the slot, and he's not afraid to. Everybody thinks just because you're big, you have to go play X, or you got to go out and play Z. They put him in the slot, a lot, the majority of the time, really. and let him do his work in there.
Very good.
Sir, all right, thank you.
Thanks.